Welcome back to Best for a Buck, the show where we talk about video games that are fun but also cheap so that you don't have to sell your vital life energy to the forces of darkness. That being said, if you want to, you still can. The option is available, but you should probably aim higher than video games, you know? Like, maybe aim for something like immortality or the ability to fart lightning, like something that you'll use every day. Gunpoint is a game from indie developer Tom Francis about solving puzzles with just your wits, your grim determination, and by occasionally tackling people through windows. Yeah. Justice has a name, and that name is... I'm gonna punch you lots in the face. You are professional bounty man Richard Conway, a spy for hire. And I'm being serious about the bounty thing, okay? The game literally begins with you putting on a pair of jumpy trousers and flinging yourself across a street. You happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and in order to get paid and clear your name, you undertake a series of puzzle, solvey, jumpy, tackly, door, slappy missions! Okay, look, I don't know what kind of games you like, but Gunpoint's a good time. You're tasked with breaking in and stealing data from computers in various facilities, in order to gather the evidence you need to clear your name. And to do this, you get the ability to hack into the building's electronics. This lets you screw around with all the electronics in the building. It lets you do things like connecting a power line from a light switch to a locked door. You hit that switch, door pops open. Simple. This mechanic works perfectly, and Gunpoint plays out like an action-packed stealth adventure. Most of the time. But it isn't like you just connect all the lines and you're done. Nope, now you gotta deal with all the guards, and some of them won't even let you give them friendly hugs. I just want to love you! I can see a light. Oh, it's so beautiful. Steve Buscemi, is that you? Have you come to take me home? The loading is all autosaves and it works perfectly. You never once sit there waiting for the game to let you start again. It just puts you back into the action. Although it does have a bad habit of saving just as I get shot. And here we are, trapped like the planets, in an eternal ballet. You pulping my innards with rounds from your gun, and me dying constantly. Okay, stop shooting me! Once you manage to leave an eternal death loop and finish a mission, you get paid in upgrade points and sweet cashola. You can use the money to buy equipment like a gun or a coat that lets you break glass silently when jumping through. Whatever you buy, it lets you approach the levels in slightly different ways. You can hack the door to slip inside, or you can fling yourself several hundreds of feet through the air through sheet glass to remove a man's teeth with all the gentle, loving care of a gorilla performing a vasectomy. Now, although Tom is the mind behind this beautiful little shindig, he did not create the character or the level art or any of the music. The minds behind the character and level art is John Roberts, who just... wow. The background art was created by Fabian Van Domelen, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. The music was created by Ryan Ike, John Robert Matt, and Francisco Cerda respectively. I gotta say, without all the work they put in for the music in this game, it would suffer. I love the writing, the characterization, I love everything about this game, but the music just puts it over the top for me. You really feel like you're in a world of film noir intrigue and action. Tone is a word that gets thrown around a lot in gaming circles, probably too much, but if you need an example of good tone, look at Gunpoint. There are dialogue choices at the beginning and ending of missions. They don't really serve any point as far as some kind of renegade bar or paragon bar goes, but it helps the characterization immensely. Are you a hard-edged man, only focused on your pay? Are you a good man whose only desire is justice? Or are you a Deadpool-esque lol king of the internet? All three are viable options. You only get to make these little dialogue choices, but really that's all that's needed here. These little choices made me feel more involved with the game than I would have been otherwise. I don't like to say immersion, especially in regards to games where I'm a little 2D bouncy detective, but yeah, Gunpoint pulled me in. Hey, a little choice goes a long way. This game, it makes me live again. My heart, it sings with the majesty of its design, its puzzles, its beautiful immersive world. I could play this game forever! And it's over. What? Gunpoint is a beautiful, awesome, fun, charming, funny, amazing game. But with all that enjoyment, time goes fast and you end up wanting more. Gunpoint is a game I could have played way longer than the game's actual length, at about 3 hours, which is why I can't really go in deep with the story or anything, because although it's rewarding and interesting and offers multiple endings, there just isn't enough volume to discuss without spoiling things, which I like to avoid where I can.
Weak.
Hey, shut up, Charlie Sheen's disembodied voice. You don't know me. You don't know where I'm from. It does have connection now with the Steam Workshop, meaning players can create their own levels for the game. So there will probably be thousands of new missions out by the end of this video, and if you omit the 70% of those that are probably either impossible or look like penises, you may actually have some cool additional levels to puzzle your way through. But I have a hard time including that in the final score since it's not really core experience. All said, this is one of the most original and interesting games I've ever played. No hyperbole, I started playing this game and didn't stop until I was finished. And if it had been 20 hours, it would have been 20 hours I sat down and played Gunpoint. A solid A, worth every penny. As previously said, Gunpoint is available on Steam in the Humble Store and costs $9.99, which is a bit pricey for this show, but hey, if it seems a little steep for a game you're not really sure about, they offer a free demo. So go try it out and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.